Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in Chinatown, Uganda, and I've given myself a $100 budget to see exactly how much I can get. I'm walking you through the aisles, checking out different sections and sharing some of the prices in both UGX and USD. I'm not going to break down every single item I buy. This is more about exploring, discovering deals, and showing you what shopping here is really like. So let's dive in and see what $100 can get you in Chinatown, Uganda. But before we got started, I did need to grab some breakfast, so we walked over next door to Yummy Cafe, which is a Ugandan bakery and cafe. They've got all sorts of baked goods, savory, sweet. They've got fresh baked breads, quiches, samosas, a bunch of different things. They've also got coffees, teas, and different beverages on the menu. So I went with this really simple sandwich. The cost is about $10K, which is $275, and this macchiato for $2.50. The total for my breakfast came up to $5.25, which isn't too bad. It was a really tasty breakfast, very flavorful sandwich, simple but flavorful. And the coffee was really strong. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my favorite coffee. It's a bit on the bitter side, but it was strong and it did do the job. So moving right along is Chinatown. So here we are entering. I kept seeing these signs for Black Friday. I was like, wait, that's so funny. I in my mind, I was like, Black Friday was such an American thing. And I think about a decade ago, it was more American. Like I couldn't explain it to people. When I would say Black Friday, you know, I've had a couple places that I've been, they've been like, what is that? I'm like, oh, yeah, no, it's the day after Thanksgiving. What is that? Never mind, it's an American thing. So, but here they're embracing it, which is kind of cool. So hopefully we find some good deals on the stuff that we want. So here we are walking through. It's a huge store. I mean, it's got so many aisles. I'll try to walk down as many as I can and get as many prices as I can, but it's huge. You've got everything, household items, everything from houseware to construction items, and I'll walk through all of that. You'll get to see what I have here. A lot of baked goods, baking items. It's kind of cool because it does remind me of like a Walmart where you have a one-stop shop where you've got everything. The only thing they don't have is food items like produce and I haven't seen cookies or any packaged foods. So there's absolutely no food items, but everything else is here. And I'm going to be real, the quality of the items is not going to be top tier. It is definitely a discount store. You'll get better prices here than most places in town, unfortunately, because they do get, bulk items in and they get containers in, I think, weekly, if not multiple times a week. But here we've got things like a broom set. It's $23,500, which is $6.50. It's actually a lot cheaper than I've seen in town. May not last a couple generations, but it'll do the job. Like I said, they're constantly unloading items. I mean, this place is never not fully stocked. They've got these baby items. Like I said, it probably won't last you 2-3 children, but kids around will enjoy it until it breaks. Didn't get the price on this, but it's pretty cute items. Here I have another comparison for a little baby chair. It's really cute. It's $35,000, which is about $9.50. The holidays are right around the corner, so I am seeing a lot of toys and gift ideas in here. They always have these items, but I think now it's they're really hamming it up. They've got a lot more items than they did just a few months ago. Like these little baby motorcycles, which are so cute. $237,400, $65. Not too bad. You've got these baseball bats. I haven't seen baseball out here, interesting enough. It ain't no Louisville Slugger, but if you want to play, it'll get the job done. And price-wise, it's pretty decent. It was $30,000, which is $8.50. So here I got distracted a little bit. I'm supposed to be shopping. I actually haven't gotten anything yet, but I found this little thing. I was like, what is this? It looks kind of interesting. I tried it out. It's a back massager. It's really cheap. It's $3, $11,500, but it does the job. Like when I say it was working out knots that I didn't know I had. I wanted to get it, but I was on a budget, so I got to keep it under 100 today. They've got balls galore. This hammock was super cool. So there's one bad thing about Chinatown that I am going to admit. It's one of those places that you go in for one item, like let's say you go in for some Colgate, uh, which should cost a few dollars or a couple shillings, and you'll end up walking out with like $300 worth of stuff. Because a lot of this stuff is, I mean, none of this was necessary. All these things I'm picking up and touching, I was so tempted to buy them, but I kept telling myself, you got $100 budget, you got to keep it. But I mean, look at this net, and the holidays are around the corner. I was like, yeah, this would be so cool for the kids. Super cool tennis or badminton net, I guess. Not sure what this is, but they've got some musical instruments. They've got a saxophone. I used to play that when I was like 8 years old, and a trumpet. Prices aren't too bad, $655, $180. And the saxophone is a little bit more, at 1.34, which is $370. But they're great items if you want to gift somebody. They've got guitars. This guitar looks like it's on sale. It's for $480, $130. It's actually pretty good. That's comparable to the prices in the US. So for being an import, it's actually fairly decent priced. The drum set is a little bit more. I think it's $1,650,000, which is $455. So here is what I'm really in for. This super fun and interesting bath towel or bath floor mat, which is $6,500, $1.80. Really inexpensive compared to what I've seen in town. I'm going to say it's a lot cheaper. I ended up walking away with about 6 of these for the Airbnb. That's super convenient. They've got purses, no name brands obviously, but who needs those? You got purses to carry stuff that you need. You got backpacks. They've also got these baby carriers. They're becoming more popular here now. I remember using them with my son, 7 years ago, and I got a lot of slack. But this one was $46,400, just $13. So a lot cheaper than you find them in the States. And this aisle, I'm surprised at the number of babies they sell that are chocolate and brown skin. It makes me super happy to find these. And price-wise, they're pretty okay. They're $37,000, which is about $10. I'd say they are comparable with the States, the lower end ones. So not too bad if you want to gift someone. They had this one. She looked confused, but she was so cute. And like I said, I couldn't get any of these today because that's not what was on my budget, on my list of items. But they've got quite a few different ones. Super cute ones. This bombastic side-eye auntie, she looked upset. I don't know why they made her look so angry. Bubbles galore. That's how you win my children over. So if anybody knows me and is visiting, bring bubbles. They love those. They've got luggages. I mean, there's nothing in here that you can't find. Then here you have the construction area. It's pretty extensive. They've got several aisles of construction gear. We've got mirrors. I was looking for length-size mirrors about a year ago. I couldn't find any. And now they have so many nice, simple ones. I was looking for less intricate ones. Ironing boards, surprisingly, are super expensive in this country. I think they range between $80 to $100. And here you have a compressor. We bought one in town not too long ago. This one is about $500, $510. I can't remember how much I paid, but I think it was a little bit more than this. And here they have vanities, bathroom vanities as well, like the ones I posted in my last video. I think here they are going for about $635,000, which is $175. They're slightly cheaper than the ones I found in town, actually. Those ones started from $750. So slightly better deal. You have a shower head here for $465, which is $130, which is about comparable to the ones that I found in town. So it's funny, some items you'll find way cheaper and some items you'll find, the same if not more. This ladder is really cool. It's a telescope ladder that I haven't seen. I needed one a while back. And it's $265,000, which is $73. I think it's a fair price, especially because it's not one you can find as readily here. I have a few of these that I got in town, and the prices are pretty comparable. $120,000. Sounds about right. $33. I also found toilets here, funny enough, and very similar to the ones that we found in town. This one was $570,000, which is $157. So the main construction item we find here is Inco, I-N-C-C-O, I think. But this one is a different name. I think it's a Pika, but it has the same exact logo or color scheme, so it's funny. They've got this weight scale that I found. There's a couple of them. And I know somebody was asking prices not too long ago. This one is $295,000, about $80. I think that's pretty fair. I saw in one of the groups somebody was asking for one. And here you have a barbecue grill. Really cool looking. Fair price at $155. It's got a little cooling rack on top. It looks pretty good. And here we are at the front of the store. So as many aisles as you saw that was in here, it's just as many people. These lines are packed. They're always busy. I mean, I can count at least 100 people just waiting in line. And they've got at least 12 or 13 registers open. So here we are tallying everything up. And I'll tell you guys how much I spent at the end. I've got just a few household items, mops, brooms, shower curtains and carpets, mosquito killer. You definitely need that out here, mosquito killers. So let me tally all this up and I'll get back and let you guys know how much I spent and see if we made it on our $100 budget. So here we go. I spent a total of $390,107, just over my budget. I think I did pretty good considering the restraint I had to show with all those cool items. So for that, I am rewarding myself with an ice cream from Yummy. I'm back here again. Best ice cream I've had in Uganda. I'm not gonna lie. I will make another video where I try out different ice creams from other places just because I want to show you guys the best Uganda has to offer. But this ice cream scoop ended up costing me 8,000 shillings per scoop, which is about $2.20. So pretty fair, comparable to the US. And for taste test, it was amazing. So this is my video of Chinatown, Uganda. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this and want to see more content, don't forget to click and like and subscribe. And I'll share more content with you guys. See you.